Good morning, student. I am not your regular English teacher, but today I am going to teach you English for standard 4 student. It is the second chapter. Vesuvius comes alive. Vesuvius comes alive. The chapter by Corinne Ball. The story is adapted from Pompeii. In 79 AD, the volcano Mount Vesuvius in Italy erupted. The city of Pompeii, which was near the volcano, was destroyed and completely buried under 60 feet of ash and lava. The city was then lost for nearly 1700 years before it was found again. By chance in 1748. Wood is Sarthi. The excavation tells us what life was like in the ancient Roman city. Here the chapter Vesuvius comes alive. Vesuvius, what is Vesuvius? Volcanoes. Volcanoes that you know? Agnayogiri, there's volcanoes. From which in previous time it was alive. Alive means इसके अंदर आग निकलता था. कभी कभी भी अभी निकल रहा है वो, और डेड मीन्स कभी निकलना इसके अंदर नहीं निकलता है. वो Vesuvius was a volcanoes where fire comes. The writer Corinne Ball restores that narrates true happenings. Here she tries to capture the last few hours of life in Pompeii before the eruption of Mount Vesuvius. It was one of the most destructive volcanic explosions in the history. Here I'll tell you again and I am going to explain you the Vesuvius comes to alive. Vesuvius, a volcano in Italy, situated in Italy. In 1709 AD, the volcano Mount Vesuvius erupted. Erupted means exploded and sent smoke, fire and rock in the sky. The sky is full of rocks, fire and smoke. The city of Pompeii, which was near this volcano, was destroyed completely, and it buried under 60 feet of ash and lava. The city was then lost for nearly 700 years before it was found again by chance in 1748. 1709 AD and here 1748. Near about 1700 years after, the people found after excavation, and it comes out for us. What is the life of the ancient Roman city? We may learn through this chapter. The happenings are told by an old man in Pompeii. Only he realized that the smoke arising from Vesuvius was a sign of danger. Really, the volcanoes are dangerous for the human beings and for the society. Just I'll read this chapter for you and you may practice at home. And if you read this chapter well, then you can understand what is the meaning and what is the theme also. Okay? And I'll tell you the summary of this story. Just tell you that the burning of which Mount Vesuvius erupted was hotter than a usual August day. Every day it was hot, but on that day particularly it was extremely hot, hotter than a usual August day. But the traders in Pompeii, because that was a town or city, so many people started trading. They are trading in the market. But the traders in Pompeii didn't notice the difference. What the difference between yesterday and today? Because it was extremely hot day. They went about their business in setting off their wares in the marketplace, hoping for good sales. None of them noticed a haze covering the sun. By 10 o'clock, business was unusual with sailor calling out. At that time, it was explosion and the whole city was destroyed. Just I'll read for you now. Okay. 24th August 79 AD. The morning began very hot, hotter than a normal August day. But Pompey's market traders didn't notice this and began to set up their stalls in the forum. As usually, they are going to market and started trading. They set their shops for the buyers or the people of the market. A few curious citizens watched from under the shade of a leafy tree. A wealthy woman went past on a chair and was cried by poor attendants. Traders prepared themselves for a day of good business and laid out all their wares. A shoemaker spread out his tools, fabric, pottery, wool, bread and honey were all arranged on carts for sale. That was the scenery of the people who were in the market for their trading. A shoemaker spread out his tools, fabrics, pottery, wool, bread, all these are ready for sale. And that was time to sell all these things for the people or the buyers. The sellers looked anxiously for buyers to sell their commodities. They would soon be there. No one noticed that the sun looked unusually hazy in the sky. It was extremely hot on that day. By 10 o'clock, the market was busy and full of noise. It was crowded. That place was crowded because so many buyers are present at that time and ready to buy or purchase their commodities or goods from the market. Traders called out their wares and people wandered from stall to stall, buying, asking for prices and talking. In the far corner of the square, an old man with his stoop basically ordered his own note to Pompey's local notice board, a city wall. There is a board for the people who present in the market. It's notice board. If the person who manages the city or market, they may be noticed something to inform the people. There is a notice board in Pompeii. Pompeii, the name of the city, located near Balkanos. That Balkanos Vesuvius in Italy. There were no telephones or post then, and this was how people in Pompeii left messages for each other. If they want to inform to one another, they have to write it. They wrote on it on the notice board for the people. They wrote the message for the person of the city. The man didn't like the message on the wall. He decided to let the others know that, oh well, I can't believe you haven't fallen under the weight of all these boring messages. Here are also sign that are written on the wall, but nobody looks on the wall, and nobody has made an interest to learn or read the message what is written on the wall. So many passengers passes through that way, but nobody has noticed something has written on the board. He felt pleased now and turned away. Suddenly his chisel slipped and fell to the ground with a clatter. He was looking towards the horizon in horror and raised a limp finger to point at what he saw before him. Someone brushed past him, but he didn't move. He stood frozen with fear. Why? Because that old man who knew what will happen to the city, he knew the sign of danger at that time. Old man with a stoop means the man was bent because of old age and weakness. Here the old man with a stoop. Here the old man with this stoop means bent. That means he was aged, and due to his weakness, the man was bent. Chisel means a metal that with a sharp is used to cut stone or wood. Chisel means nyana, to cut stone. It used to cut stone. Okay. The meaning of the difficult words are given for you. You may be all known that there is a left side of the book. It will help you to learn the text better. It was a long time before he moved. Then he turned to the people. Look, the balcony is cheering. He shouted. That is the bad sign. What you knew from the beginning. It was the sign of stirring. He shouted. Passers-by looked back over their shoulders to see what he was pointing at. He pointed the dust and smoke what comes from the balcony of Vesuvius. He knew that there was a danger if the people and if the buyers or sellers are known about it, it will create dangers. So gaps and nervous laughs filled the air, but no one listened. He maybe warned the people who present there, but nobody listened to his voice. They just shook their head and turned their backs. They smiled to themselves and thought, the gods are angry again, and they went back to whatever they were doing. Why are not they listening to me? Why they are not listening to me? There is danger for the people of Pompeii, a city in Italy near the balcony of Vesuvius. It was the sign of danger, but nobody listened to that old man. Thought the man hurriedly. He became worried to see the present condition, what is going to happen for the people who present there. Then he knew why the people of Pompeii were used to Vesuvius rambling and spewing out smoke now and then. Spewing out smoke now and then. Spewing means sending out a large amount of smoke. Thus, spewing out smoke now and then. Only he seemed to remember the earthquake of a few months ago. He realized that the two events were somehow connected. That old man realized that it happens like this. This is the sign while the fire comes from the volcanoes, Vesuvius. First the smoke comes out, dust comes out, then fire and then lava. For a while he stood watching the thin column of smoke which come out to the top of Mount Vesuvius. Then suddenly he turned and ran fearfully towards his house. He tried to his best to convince the people who present there, but nobody listened to him. So he started running towards his hut or house. As he ran, a flake of ash fell on his tunic as gently as a flake of snow. जैसे तुषार मतलब स्नो फल्स होता है, ऐसे ही डस्ट का हिस्सा एक ऊपर टुकड़ा इसके ऊपर गिरा. He turned and ran. Ash fell on his tunic, means what he wear, and gently as a flake of snow. He brushed it away. He left a dark smear on the pale linen. Smear means a dirty mark made by spreading a liquid or thick substance over a surface. Pale linen means his tunic was made of a light colored fine material. That's tunic. Here the girls wear tunic like frock. In ancient Roman people wear maybe cardigan, that's known as linen. When he reached home at last, he found his wife sitting next to the fountain in their garden. He pulled her roughly to her feet. "Leave," he said. "We must leave now. Get everything you can and let's run." That old man knew what will happen. He told his wife, "Come fast. If possible, collect some things for us, and we may live in there. We may leave this place forever." "But where?" she asked him in surprise. His wife asked the old man, "Where can go?" "Away from that," he shouted. She followed his finger. He was pointing at Mount Vesuvius far behind them. Mount Vesuvius was there and the smoke is coming out of it, and there is the sign of danger. "We may leave this place," he told his wife. And an hour later they hurried down the street towards one of the city gates. From one of the doorways a woman called to her children to come in. "We were taking shelter," she told the old man and woman as they passed by. She told the old man and woman as they passed by, "With luck we will be safe in the house." He told everything, and if will do so, if they will leave that place, they will be safe. "No, you won't be. No, you won't leave. Leave with us," shouted the old man. He always predicts terrible happenings. People thought this is one of them, and no one except his wife believed they would come true. Only his wife comes to the old man. No other people believed the old man's message. What danger and fears, but the others were wrong. But here the others were wrong. As the hours went by, the smoke which streamed out of the volcano grew stronger and larger. Then Vesuvius began to explode. Fumes, stones rained down. The sky turned dark and the earth shook. But the people of Pompeii were used to quakes and tremors. All they did was go indoors as they always did when Vesuvius trembled. Fumex stones means kind of volcanic rock formed when lava comes solid quickly. Tremors or slight shakes. Predicts means says that one event or action will happen in the future. Anuman lageva predicts. They didn't know that their city would soon be buried under 60 feet of ash and mud. The whole city was destroyed, and the people who lived there all were buried and rich, and it was dust, smoke and fire. All were dead and smashed after such incident. This is the chapter. You must have to read at home for twice or thrice if possible. Then you can understand this topic better. Okay, in next class I will discuss more. If possible, I will give you the answer of these questions through WhatsApp. I will send through WhatsApp. I have also tell you my WhatsApp number. That's 9583284725. That's school number. So don't worry. If you have any doubt, better you may share your feelings with me. Okay. Thank you all. Have a nice day.